Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm coming on now because the allergies are really bad, very, very bad right now. So, warning and heads up, everything's flickering around here. You got the lights are flickering. So, I'm going to keep the computer monitor low. For those that don't know, I'm like a vampire. Sometimes light hurts my eyes. I guess that's how it is. Margaret, how's it going? I don't like rapping. Oh, come on. There's a whole bunch of good rappers out there with good bands. Hey, Margaret, I totally hear you. I totally hear you on the rapping. You know why? Because that's where we see where we're not successful rappers or that we're not elegant rappers. When you look at somebody that gives you a gift and you look at the box is perfect, like the tapes are even pointing inwards that makes a perfect star. Not me. That's all I'll do a present. I don't make very often presents. So Kasar Good Friday with the beautiful snow. Well, yeah, now we got freezing rain all day. Now it's snow squalling. Get this, guys. It was 10 degrees, 9 degrees when we did the stream at 4 o'clock. Not true. We did the stream at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock on and off, right? And it was 9, 10 degrees Celsius, pouring down rain, and it was melting the snow. Then at the end of the stream, it started snowing and it hasn't stopped, but now it's squalling. That means the snow is coming from, is going downwards, is going left and right, and it's even going upwards. You can't see anything. So now that's stuck on the car. I'm going to have to go get my son tomorrow in that. So hopefully it's not going to last throughout the holidays, but I think it is. Well, not till the 1st, but supposedly the 24th and the 25th. Joël Saint-Jean, comment ça va? Joyeux Noël! Je vais être ici pour durant les fêtes. I am going to be here during the holidays. At the same time, more streaming, like streaming the 26th. I'll probably stream the 28th. I'll probably stream the 31st just before switching over to New Year's. A lot of people are alone at New Year's. If you have nothing to do at New Year's, I'll be here. We'll ask him to see what he says with that. Well, I'll get to the end of the year. The screen time's starting to show. And my eyes usually not that bad, but for whatever the reason, I get these episodes that can last a couple of days, and it's completely now. I'm sure it's an allergy. It's a skin allergy actually, because it's always around the eye. So what was affecting the eye was actually the eyelid. Now it's more on side of the face. Not as interesting as launches, but so guys, why is South? Welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. I like my lines and decor straight. Erg, need another hand too. Of course. And you got to do the friggin' bows. I remember with the thing, you do this with the scissors, right? To make it all frizzle. Cut it off. Cut it off. There you go. Half a bow. Margaret, I want to thank you for coming to my streams all year, for being a member. All of you, Kasar, the generous contributions, Kasar, and everything that you all do, all the mods, and I'm only beginning on the list, and Peter Benton, Kelly. I don't know if she's going to get a snow video. I'll be doing that the whole Christmas time, bro, to get a nice video up, Christmas video for everyone, but especially for Kelly. I'm happy Kelly likes snow because I'm one that loves, like, look, you show me your castles in England, man. That's something there I'm never going to see unless I go there, because we don't have beautiful structures like that here, which is very surprising, right? But there's something about it, a place that has castles like that, and like England, Ireland, Scotland, all these places, absolutely incredible. The weather, what to say? The elites having fun controlling the weather. You know what? I'm thinking the same thing, because here for the 24th and the 25th and the 26th, it's rain, snow, and wind. And now, by the way, I cut myself off before. It was 10 degrees. Okay, this afternoon. It is now minus 18 degrees, and there are 53 kilometer an hour winds, and with les rafales, with the gusts, if I'm not mistaken, 58 kilometers an hour. It's still not like a hurricane, and it's still not like in the States, 80 kilometers, 90 kilometers. But here in Quebec, I just looked, squalling snow, 125 kilometers an hour winds. That rips off everything. You could be sure that gets rid of the shovels, it gets rid of a couple of things. And that's for sure. I really want to thank all of you, okay, throughout the year for coming back. You all know that it's just you here. It's a little sad. I don't take an offense to me that YouTube blocks out certain channels for showing truth, and not just that, you know, talking about certain things. We can't talk about certain things, so they're very careful with the amounts of traffic going to the channels. My traffic, 30,000 less people this month, but of course, because I was down for a week. But you guys coming here, keeping the channel up. Hey, Sonic Service 3D, thank you so much, guys. Very generous. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Christopher Rollins is in the house. Merry Christmas, brother. Happy New Year, man. You guys going to be spending time with family? Peter, Kassar, you guys got family? You alone? If you guys are alone, be sure to be stopping by and watching. Going to spend super fun. I'm really happy. I'm stoked about spending 2 days with my son, 24th and 25th. And of course, Dad has a good willpower. So when he goes to bed, sometimes I sneak on to make a video or whatnot. You know, I'm always there because I don't want to stop during the holidays. Why? Because I love doing what I do, and spending like 6-7 days, like I just did with the sun, and not having much to film in the sky, and doing a couple of podcasts and streams. It gets the taste of people wanting to have those moon videos come back, because for those of you that are here know there's so much that we caught on the surface of the moon. I made a poll actually this afternoon. What do you guys think about um, the revelation of the moon next year? A lot of people are saying the same thing. Actually, I was not surprised. The poll went up. A lot of us think the same. No, it's not going to come out. Like, if it does come out, we know it's going to be a freak accident, but hey, it can still come out. It can still come out. Leia, how's it going? You know, I had someone here follow my channel for a long time, and sometimes we have opinions. Oh, the eye. Well, it's funny you say that, eh? I was sick for probably about the third week, and you can even see that my voice again is fidgety again. So vitamin C, I've been on it all week, and I had stopped, and I shouldn't have. And the eye was swollen. So obviously, by playing in it, it gets very raw, and the light hurts. But I'm not like that every day. A good thing I get a couple of good days, and the past 2 years have been pretty bad. And but I'm happy now to see that it's actually an allergy where it almost left the eye and went to the cheek. If it can move around, like on my shoulder or something, I'd be okay. If it can go down enough. That, or in a couple of years, I'll be like, what problem? I'm good. Trying to look with one eye, eh? Very windy here. So if we do get cut off, hey, Sonic Service 3D, thanks again, eh? Appreciate that. Much love, guys. Same to you, Kai. What did I bring out the other day? Okay, I was gonna faint, man. I've been putting this under my computer for for days, and every time I go to try to show it to somebody, it's not there. And the reason why this Kai got, by the way, guys, got me this. Look at that. Almost positive it's a Moldavite. You can tell by, yeah, some things are disappearing here. Paranormal activity, some things are disappearing. Isn't it awesome though? Nice perfect point on that. You see the detail in it? That was pretty cool. And I laugh because, man, I don't care what anybody says. Actually, I always care what people say. Let me go get that other rock right here. Now, back in the days, Indians used to make stone axes, flint and all that, they used to use a particular rock. Obviously, you're not going to use a rock that will chip, right? I found this a long time ago in the Dominican Republic, and I went on my first out of this world vacation. Thinking of out of this world right now. So, and I have something to say about that channel. I want you to check it out. Look at the groove at the end. Okay. I'm really curious. I want you guys to see that. If you find it could be natural or that it's a deliberate groove. And I'm telling you, the finger fits right in it. It also reminds me, because look at the shape of it. Okay, like this. I'll show you what's on the other side there. Look at that. So the edge there is perfectly flat, and the top is also perfectly flat. So this stone that I found way out Dominican Republic when the tide went down, okay? And I saw this flat rock and I pulled it out, actually cut my foot on it because it was just this sticking out. And I dug it. But that's very interesting that it has that incredible groove at the end. You see it? Literally a groove in it. It looks like it's worked. Look at it. You can see the line there. It's not normal. I really didn't think it was normal. You know what's really interesting? What's on it? This is why I thought it was pretty cool. See that? That is a trilobite. The first living organisms on Earth, they say, those trilobites. And there's a couple of them on it. So I thought that was pretty fascinating. Stones are always fascinating, right? And sometimes you get some shapes there that's just absolutely mind-boggling. Shouldn't be showing that again. I think I showed it the last time anyways. But for those that didn't see it, I mean, you can say, the hell was that? This one here, I love it. Looks like a little foot. It's crazy, eh? I think it is. You even see there's 4 toes, even 1 toe on the bottom there. It really looks like a foot or something. Isn't that incredible? It's a rock. Looks like a sandstone or something. I don't know what it is. Literally looks like a fossil of someone's foot. Maybe an alien was walking beside that trilobite. I found that rock and that rock. I found those 2 rocks side by side. It literally looks like a baby foot. So I don't know what you guys think about the soft edges. I know water does that. Water can make a rock absolutely very, very smooth, but it fascinated me. Literally looks like that's let's say like this there. Looks like some type of almost like an axe, I find. I thought it was pretty cool. Very heavy too, by the way. Stones have energy. That's for sure. Dave's not here. Man, okay. Dave's not here, man. Okay. What's up, Bruce and moderators? We're in a snowstorm. Very, very windy. Margaret. Laughing here. Doing your gifts at the same time. Yes, Peter. Thank you very much. Hey, Berlin in the house. Thank you very much, Berlin. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. We have a Hugh Kelvin Morgan. Thank you very much from the UK. Just arrived. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Norma C is here. Hello, all. Hi, all. That's me. I'm all. There's a place in Italy that has one of, oh, really? Galileo's fingers on display. Really? You got me thinking on that one. His finger. I wonder. I'm Kai. I thank you. And listen, thanks to all of you for even still being here, guys and gals, during the holidays. Listen, don't feel bad. Spend a week away. Maybe make you guys feel good for a little while. If you're with family, I even have some people saying, "Hey, Bruce, Lisa B, she was with family, was visiting, but she's trying to listen at the same time the other podcast, other stream, and watching the podcast and everything." So I thank you all so much. Yes, Norma. See, I started early because I wanted to be sure that if there was another episode and I was only starting about in 5-10 minutes, I said, but at the same time, the electricity is pretty bad. It's going on and off. There's 250,000 people in Quebec with the electricity down. There's snow squalling, lots of accidents. Lines are down for sure where it's 120 kilometers an hour. So there probably will be some connection problems. The last stream, there's some people that were getting kicked off. So my haunted life. Thanks for being a member, you guys. His Highness zooming in. Yes. Same here, Norma C. Always nice to have you coming back, Norma C. So is Dave. Dave's not here, man. Okay, is also wrapping Christmas gifts and listening in. Thanks so much, you guys. And listen, I'm wishing you all a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. For those that don't celebrate it, well, happy holidays or just happy times. Oh, happy days. Cygnus, Starscream, how's it going? Yeah, my voice is still I'm not talking enough. Hello, I got cut from your last stream 5 minutes in. Thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, I was having problems with the last stream. Even this stream, there's probably going to be a couple of problems because it was very windy. Actually, it really calmed down right now because it was cracking the house. Looks like it fixed itself there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good times. Ben, merci beaucoup, Joël. Puis merci à travers de l'année, Joël, à travers des années, d'avoir pris le temps de venir voir ma chaîne, puis les superbes commentaires, bien sûr, je sais bien apprécié. Jeannette! Salut! Salut, Brucette! Oui, merci. Comme ça, je vais m'en souvenir. So, yeah, the pups. I thought you were saying you got to put your pups away because it's cold. Yeah. Well, I got the cold that you guys were experiencing this afternoon, so maybe you guys are going to get better weather. But we're cold for a couple of days. They're announcing rain. They're announcing snow. Be safe if you are, my friend. If you're out during Christmas, Katie, hi to you. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Katie Halte, thank you very much, Katie. Hi from Montreal, Quebec. Hey, Josh, how's it going, man? What does a South Korean pharmaceutical company, okay? People were asking me where I saw it, a couple of people, and I actually threw in band.video, and I was wrong. It was on, I don't remember the bloody site. I will go see it after, and I'll read it again for you because I didn't read the whole post. I typed in space news, but you won't find it. It's because there's 4 sites that I usually go to. It could be space.com, but I'm not sure. But anyways, a South Korean pharmaceutical company is investing $49 million into a constellation. It's actually the Axion constellation. You can look that one up, AXION. It's a constellation of satellites. Why do they call them constellations? A lot of people don't know that. It's sort of pretty cool and scary at the same time. You know, you have the Orion constellation, Libra, Taurus, Virgo. You have all these constellations. Well, they're making fake constellations filled with satellites. There's, excuse me. There's also a constellation where satellites go to die and they're in geostationary orbit, meaning it's in an orbit where it's turning with Earth. It's just dead satellites that go into constellation. Big problems with debris, guys. There's some more breaking up of debris a couple days ago. Now, when this debris, like the Chinese rocket, and I'm not just blaming China, I'm blaming every one of them, the states at the same time, NASA, there's Japan, there's China, everyone's up there, and now UK, India. There's lots of other people that are going to be sending stuff up into space. So another breakup of some sailing solar sail or something. Well, obviously, the one from Artemis 1, remember that had problems that was supposed to head out to go see an asteroid, but got stuck on the dark side of the moon. They lost contact with it for 47 minutes. That's one of 10 projects that they told us about, and actually they didn't tell us about it. It was hard to find out, to get some information about that. And the debris created 2 debris fields where there was some bigger pieces. It broke up. When it broke up, it caused one big debris field, and then from that there was another explosion. Right, all these sort of smaller pieces and bigger pieces started breaking up even more. Then now there's 2 piles of debris. The Chinese rocket, just a couple of days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago or a week or two ago, about a week ago, 350 pieces of debris, and these aren't small pieces. When things disintegrate, it's a rocket that disintegrated, or a satellite. So I think it is a rocket, actually, or a rocket, whatever, one of those fuel canisters, I call them, that come back, right? Disintegrates and causes a whole bunch of pieces. But now somebody, like, I don't know who it is, scientists are pointing the finger to NASA now. They're about to even probably, well, they already are mentioning their name and talking about them being worried about the re-entry of all this debris. Don't forget, they're going to have so many launches now. China had just Elon Musk 48 launches with one type of vehicle, right? In 2021, if I'm not mistaken, maybe this year even more. China launching so many rockets at the same time, and Russia's going to be doing the same thing. They're all going to have their space station. They're all going to be doing different projects, and all this debris and reentry is going to come back down to Earth, and they're not sure if that's going to cause an environmental catastrophe in space, right? Gate Smasher was talking this afternoon with me in the comment, mentioned a couple of people have about there being, the new market out in space, like space into space into space. They're going to be selling crap out there, investing stuff out there. Big pharma in space. That for me, that's a big problem. South Korean company going into space. So here's the thing, guys. When you hear South Korea, and this is just my opinion, but I'm not stupid anymore. When you hear of South Korea going to space, for me, it's South Korea in brackets USA, right? USA also stands for unidentified submerged anomaly, but it would make sense they call it USA, right? But seriously, South Korea, why do you think South Korea is going to go to space? Same thing with Taiwan and all those people. They're trading arms and stuff like that. You can be sure this is all going on. Zelensky that went and begged for billions of dollars, hundreds of millions or billions of dollars. I think he left with about 15 billion. I don't know, but he left them a Ukrainian flag in return. He was there in his war fatigues, his PJs. Unfreaking real. But don't worry, America. He said it was an investment for you guys. More like a gamble. Americans are not stupid. They know exactly what's going on. Thanks again, my haunted house, for being here. My haunted life. I'm doing it again, my haunted house. I must have had somebody here with my haunted house for me to keep saying that. No, I actually like that. I remember the first time I saw it. I liked that name. Ghosts are going to be banging around. I'd love the ghost to do something behind me so that everyone else could see it. And I don't mean like kick me in the head. Like, I mean, like maybe move a book or something. There's been more activity here since December 10th. Someone's got killed, hit by a crazy woman in a Jeep. Thanks, Peter and everyone. Josh. Dr. Jellyfingers is here. Happy Christmas, everyone. Same to you. Merry Christmas, man. Happy New Year. The whole kit and caboodle. Yes, snuggle weather. What do you think I'll be doing with Kazoo later? Kazoo's really a girl. Actually, I'm going to change Kazoo's name. I was going to name it after a troll. I'm waiting. I'm stuck between two names. Herman was one I had to use because the Herman team is some of my biggest haters. Ryan, what if the moon is just a reflection of us? How's it going, Ryan? Ryan, thanks for sharing that, brother. I have a lot of people that talk to me about that theory, and they're all interesting for me. I think all theories are absolutely interesting. I'm not sure though about it. You know, the UFOs leaving the surface and stuff. It could be that it's some type of reflection. What I actually sometimes think of in theory, not even a theory, just some of my stupid thoughts actually. Imagine the moon and Earth being one system, but one planet. Get this. Imagine we're inside the planet, wherever we are. And what's inside the planet, like the sun and the moon going around, is actually inside this giant, super giant planet. And when we look at the moon, that's actually the top, right? And we're on the bottom. We're stuck in a tube, like, or inside of the planet or whatever. And of course, I'm not saying that, oh, Bruce thinks that, but I like coming up with scenarios and theories. You must do like me. I envision myself in space, maybe on the moon looking back. I try to size up ideas and visions of how things can be placed. In reality, Galileo did that when he found Jupiter's moons, and it's all about searching and seeking, and you find, because in reality that moon is not really hidden. When somebody talked to me about that theory, Ryan, or yeah, the theory, I looked up at the surface of Earth and even tried to look to see if it was backwards or upside down. I put Earth gray beside the moon to try to compare them. That's something I like doing sometimes. You grab Earth and the moon, you put them side by side. There's an image that I saw of the dark side of the moon as they were looking back at Earth. I mean, would you not see the other side of the moon? You know what I mean? Like at one point, I noticed we were seeing like the same side as we see on freaking Earth, but they were on the edge of it going by. It's like they didn't. It's like they don't want to show us the dark side. Eh? Could you imagine a beautiful image that they would have gotten going by the dark side? Imagine the beautiful color image they could have gotten. Imagine James Webb Telescope going by the moon, and instead of them saying, "Well, it's because we're too close to full of shit," excuse the expression, they could have gone out about where Mars is and just get a nice shot of the surface of the moon. Come on, eh? But we don't see it. They show us a lot of images of Mars. And by the way, the images are colorful, except when the rover lands, because when the rover lands, they say that the rover has a black and white image because there's a protective seal against solar radiation. And that they use that one a lot, like they're going to do on the moon. They're going to be landing in the poles. South Pole, we're probably not going to get a chance to see at all where they're going to land. Oh, are they going to show us like the moon landing where they're landing? Maybe. Can't wait to see what that's going to look like. Yeah, Katie, I've been thinking of that all all year actually. But like, weather manipulation, if that's why you were mentioning it. Absolutely. Geoengineering started back in the 40s. New York was the first place they sprayed because there wasn't enough precipitation. And then some countries, there's not that many countries that signed in to have the chemtrailing done, but it's something else. It's some other type of test. Seems to me they would be chemtrailing around the world, but they're not. And it would only make sense that if there's not a lot of water in Africa and stuff like that, they should have like been bombarding that with chemtrails if it was for real to make it rain, right? But it can do lots of things. Those clouds, they can make it rain. They can spray pesticides on us. They can do lots of things. without us knowing. And the thing is they're putting products in these chemtrails, not contrails, chemtrails, and they stick to the crystals, ice crystals, and the product, aluminum oxides, and everything that's in it causes all those ice crystals to stick together. It gets heavy, and then there's precipitation. Well, I've seen it done in the winter, and it freaking snows a lot. That's what happens. Donnie Foster, thanks for being here. Yeah, sorry about that, man. A lot of people, they're not getting notifications. I know I get a lot of people that even hackers that come to the channel, but in general, I think that one is definitely probably also a glitch. I hope it's a glitch. It's not just my channel. Some people seem to have a hard time getting notifications. Peter Benton and all that. I clicked on notifications to be sure that I see videos, and I don't see them either. It's like I see these videos because I go look or it pops up, but it never pops up at the right time. Thanks for letting me know that, man. Jason Beresny, season's greetings to you too, man. Thanks a lot for everything, bro. Amazing support here. Mariana, 7 degrees in Michigan. Thank you very much. Rupert, who's Rupert? Dr. Jellyfingers. Is that someone you know? Sorry to hear about that if it is. Hey, Kai, night, brother. I love you, man. Thanks for everything, bro. Get your rest. Christmas is coming. You guys that are alone, I hope to see you here. Guys and gals. We need gals, not just guys. Just kidding. I could say if it's just guys, ain't gonna come on. Not into guys. I have friends. We need some girls here. Dancing girls for Christmas. Any volunteers? It was 50 here earlier, now 78. You see the drastic change, Katie? Drastic change, and still dropping. Well, see, that's exactly like here. If I take a quick look to see right now what the temperature is at, was at minus 18, minus 17. It looks like the wind is not as bad as it was the whole couple of hours before coming on. Let's see. Oh, I break everything. It's a blank page. Still minus 18. Yep, they're announcing snow. Yeah, they're telling everyone during Christmas is going to be so hard to 90 kilometer an hour winds coming for my region. 90 kilometers an hour. That's horrible. Tonight. Yeah, the wind is going to be crazy, they say tonight. And the temperatures will go down really fast, like we're seeing. So minus 18 and plus 10 degrees. Guys, that's almost 30 degrees difference. Think of it. That's a lot. There's 17 degrees there. It's 27 degrees difference right now that it was at 4 o'clock. And that's 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago, the temperature was 27 degrees warmer. You can say it's nighttime, but I guarantee you it's not because it's nighttime that's going to plunge down 30 degrees there. Crazy stuff. We had a windstorm, says My Haunted Life. We had a windstorm this morning, and it looked apocalyptic. Yeah. I got BU channel of pics. Got some pics and vids. It was crazy. Hey, if it's on your channel, I hope everyone will check that out. Yeah, the winds got really crazy here too, and it's supposed to ramp up again. Where I'm at in Tennessee, says Christopher Rollins, it's negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Wow, negative 4 Fahrenheit. Gosh, Canadians and Americans, eh? I'm sitting here like when I talk about kilometers and Celsius, you guys must say. I hear Fahrenheit. I'm trying to imagine -4, how much that'd be in Celsius, because it's 73 degrees Fahrenheit right now in the house. So that means you're like 80 degrees lower. It's a little 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Sounds like a lot, eh? John, old friend, always called me John. And of a million now, I felt more like John, one of 100. Yeah. How can I say it? The world's getting too crowded, right? The world is getting too crowded. Actually, that's not a good thing. I'm against the elites for killing us off, for crazy. I'm not gonna, but it's true. Star Hunter, thanks for listening in. It's okay. It's Christmas. Thanks, John. One of 100 now, because there's so many Johns now. Those just arriving to the channel, I have some incredible. Get this, you're gonna flip real UFO videos, and I want you, if it's your first time commenting here, when you see my first ridiculously declared video saying that the moon's filled with UFOs, and I show you something that you've never seen before in another channel, I always ask this to everyone. Please take the time to subscribe to help me as a creator. And I do this full time, and or both. You can also share and talk to one person, maybe a family member. Don't get mad if one of your family members disagrees with you, because I have a lot of people here, that a lot of ladies that their husbands don't believe in the work, and a lot of husbands that their wives aren't too sure about the work. It's something hard to believe that there could be someone up on the moon, but it's absolutely true. There really is somebody that's up there on the moon. Now, we can think of things that are sinister. We can think of things that are not sinister. Like, I never linger on just the sinister parts. It can be something beautiful, spiritual. I do believe there are some good spirits and angels, or whatever you want to call them, spirits, angels, aliens. I think it's all the same entity. That it could be, or two different entities. Maybe there's our dead relatives, the spirits, and there's the aliens. Somebody asked me, Bruce, are the aliens on the same side or realm as our deceased relatives? And that's very interesting when you think of it, because there's a whole bunch of dimensions around us. And in reality, what I thought, you say you want to go to Andromeda, it's way over there. But in reality, to get over there, where you're seeing, it's right beside you. You just got to leap. And this is becoming a possibility now. More and more, they're not really talking about it a lot either. That's for sure. Hey, thanks for sharing your 52 degrees. Hey, it's all up and down, all over the place. That is crazy. The temperature of Christopher Rollins with the temperature I had this afternoon. I know it's -4 Fahrenheit, he said. That's true. Hey, my haunted life. Thanks a lot. And thanks for being here. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah. I appreciate that. 40s next week in West Michigan. Oh, wow. Is it Minnesota or Michigan? Michigan, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Mariana? For sure. Hello there, Lisa Eckerly. Thank you so much, my dear friend. Bruce, I'll be here on Christmas. Run a live cam in your house. Watch the spirits mess with you. Would love to watch. Oh, yeah, during Christmas? Yeah, no, sure. No, I promise I will be, Lisa. I absolutely promise you guys I will be for sure streaming. Even during Christmas, I might even come on with my son, and we're going to let the stream go, have some people come in, maybe put up, links. I will be putting up the links. And right now I could just see me get off from my eye with my bad eye, and somebody comes on and shows his ass. That's why I'm not letting people come on the screen now. Sorry, Lisa, I cut into that. You're probably going to say, what is he talking about, ass now? Like what happened on Cindy's channel. Yeah, it was so cute. Some guy came on and showed his ass. Wouldn't want that to happen. I'd get a good laugh. I'd leave him up. Right on, man. I hear you. Right on. I'll be here for the holidays, man. Oh wow, Bradley. Thanks, man, for coming in. So yeah, okay, from chilly ass central Illinois. Wow. So you guys and me, I always get the cold air about maybe 2 days after you guys get it. Comes down, the currents come down. Sometimes you guys send me down from Florida and I guess all the states too, all the other states as it goes through. Send me down some warm air. So that's always cool. Illinois is in the house. Thanks so much, Leia, for appreciating the moon videos. I'll never stop filming it. There's always new moons that I can get, but even NASA mentioned it, guys and gals. There's a couple of days, couple of months actually, that it's been hard to get in the sky, but don't worry, it won't last forever. That's why it's important to get it when it does come out, and to get some, nice a shot, nice shots as much as I can. Stan's Cave is in the house. Yes, I'm telling you, Katie, it's what heals everything that I have. And I was a long time without being sick, but yeah, I get bronchitis. Sometimes it lingers on. Usually after the third vitamin C, day 2, day 3, I start going right back to normal. But now with the pandemic, Katie, and with everything they're throwing out there on the people, all these new pathogens that they're talking about, um, you know, parasite, virus, bacteria. You want to list all those things that are occurring right now, and without being crazy or becoming phobic or paranoid, it wouldn't surprise me if maybe something in the air too. Because at one point, I remember 2 years ago when shit hit the fan, a lot of people were sick. A lot of people were having things happening to them all of a sudden. So yeah, thanks, man. A couple of people told me to do that. It doesn't, it doesn't do anything. Maybe His Highness. If you look further, will you see the comfort in my eyes? Green Giant. Curious Cat, thank you very much for being here. We're going for a Christmas Eve meal with friends. Peter Benton. Friends, food, and music should be great. Be safe, especially you guys. Don't drink and drive, and I know you won't, but it's always something I'm going to mention to everyone. Sometimes we only had a couple of beers and we think, we can make it. Sometimes we can, but we never know. Well, enjoy, Peter and Kelly and everything, you guys. Merry Christmas. I'll be here throughout the holidays, and I'm sure some of you will be able to pop back in. I'll be here often, creating videos, obviously, too. And see, I'm not asleep yet after this, and I'll be doing some videos for sure. I have to scam. So good night, everyone. Yes, Katie. I have to scram, not scam. I'm sorry. She's probably already gone. I'm so sorry about that. Thanks for being here. Happy holidays to you too. Merry Christmas. Never mind the happy holidays. Be proud of your traditions, even if they say Santa's satanic, which he is, I think. Doesn't matter. Just enjoy the tradition. I don't have a tree here. Some people do. Don't need a tree to have some fun. It's very energetic. As a matter of fact, back in the days, people used to make Moldavites. Even some of the kings would use them on their crowns for sure. Moldavite is very energetic. You got to think that a Moldavite is only it only occurs in certain areas of the world around certain impact craters, and it hit so quickly that the atmosphere and the oxygen remains trapped inside of it. And you can't see it now because unfortunately I don't have my I also killed my laser. Not long, eh? Couple days laser. Will it work? I think it will work. You can oh, it doesn't work very well, but you can see it through it, the laser. It's a Moldavite. It has a beautiful apple color. I don't know if this one in particularly is a Moldavite. This is I Am Kai channel that gave me that. Thanks a lot, brother. He's probably listening to me falling asleep. He can't sleep without hearing me. I doubt it. Yeah, literally. I thought it was Star Hunter Tool. Definitely. Because seeing the groove in it like that there, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I said it has to be something that it may be built. Maybe that'll help my eye. Alien William Shatner. William. Oh my God. I was gonna say William Shatner. That's so funny. I was going to say William Shatner. William Shuttles in the house. Yep. Shafts. Yes, yes, yes. Merry Christmas, Kassar. I'm telling you guys, thanks for everything, man, throughout the year. Happy New Year to you too. And to all the family, I thank you so much. Ah, that's smart too. Wet. Oh yeah, they were using it. That's funny you say that. And I'm not kidding. Like I wish you could feel the weight. It feels like 10 stones. It's very, very, very heavy. Could be, they're sharpening. But I'm telling you, like you know what I imagined when I saw I wish you could really see the groove properly. I think you can. It looks almost melted, heated here from having been rubbed. You know, oh, you know what that could be? Um, a big rope. Maybe that was made by a big rope. Why would there be a rock on a? Maybe it's an antique anchor for a little elf's boat or something like that. Made in China on it, yeah. Everything has made in China on it, eh? Oh yeah, Jason, right on, man. Oh yeah, same, same minds attract each other, same likes. A lot of people here we like the same things. Yeah, rocks are definitely one of them. Christy had even sent me some beautiful stones. So did Lisa, some shungite. And listen, they're healing stones. I've been doing a lot of research on some of these stones, all the stones, and I find them really powerful. I'm affected by a stone. And the Moldavite, I had another small piece of a Moldavite somebody gave me, and I put it like on my chest on a string, like, and it made a big red spot, and I had anxiety with the Moldavite. Bruce is an energy freak. This weird shit that happens in my life all the time. Margaret, thank you very much for finding it cool. It really is an amazing stone. I found out when I was 14 years old. 14 years old, I found that stone, especially the foot one. Foot one really drives me mad because the worst of it, if it's a fossil, the bone would be inside. Crazy, eh? The bone would definitely be inside. It even looks like you can see the metatarsals, all the lines, to bring up the feet, and only 4 toes. Interesting, eh? Thanks, Curious Cat. Absolutely, they retain a lot of energy. It's such an interesting conversation, guys. I'm sorry. Let me go refill the coffee, play my eye secretly while I'm off. I'll be right back. I'm happy you're all in, guys. Thanks, eh? Okay. I make 1 hour? Yep. Made one. My emoji. Okay. This is probably my first stream not smiling so much. I could have half of my face off, I'd still be laughing. Well, it might take me a few days to start laughing again, but people are strange when you're a stranger. Everything is so strange, Mariana, now. I was even talking about that. Hey, Christy, talking with Christy the other day, other day, because I'm such an independent. I'm ignoring all my friends. I love you guys. I'm not ignoring you. Really, Jason, really curious about it. I should take a picture of it and post it online and see what people think. And honestly, all angles. I know I'm answering everything so late, guys, but when you look at all the different angles too, it's really impressive. Like look at the details, okay? It starts from a bigger toe and it goes to a smaller, smaller, and smaller toe. That's impressive. Here they look like they're sideways. Actually, it looks like something buried, right? That's how scary it is. How feet or toes would move around if they were buried. And even if you look in the back, the heel imprint. That's pretty cool. Pretty wild. Yeah. 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 Al from Happy Days. Yeah, absolutely. Curious Cat. Both of those I found in Dominican Republic. Margaret, that's smart. It does look like a bear paw. I even thought of a something puss there, like those fish, or even seals that have like sort of. I've never seen a seal. Sorry, the guy's like that doesn't look like a seal burst. They sort of have flippers, right? But their flippers, I think they have sort of extensions. I guess I don't know, but it does look like a bear paw. Looks like a bear paw. A bear paw. It does look like a foot, though, a human foot. Except sideways the bear paw. I don't know. Want to see it again? He's like, put down the fucking foot. Teresa McLaren, thank you very much. From Glasgow, Teresa McLaren. It's a famous name, McLaren. Has a good ring to it, eh, McLaren? McLaren. Love it. Didn't mean to scare you if I screamed that. She's not near the computer and she hears McLaren. What the hell is he saying? Hello to you, Christy. Christy, thanks for everything here. Being a member, amazing support, the friendship, you guys. I love you guys a lot. And with all the attacks that happen on this bloody channel, you guys and gals keep coming back. You endure, Bruce. You endure the Bruce. Hey, thanks, Jason. Yeah, show and tell can be awesome. There's that wind again. Getting crazy. Z-Spin in the house. Creepin' Jay. Evening. Cold and windy today. Yes, it is. Like to remake your theme song. Well, not full remix, but I'd like to add. Absolutely, my friend. Grab the video, post it yourself too if you want to. Right on your channel, man. No problem with that. Absolutely no problem. Give me out a little mention, and you say I'm adding on to what Bruce is playing around with his music. There's no problem with that. Burn the other day told me he goes add a drum beat to my music and stuff. Full respect, my haunted life, with pleasure. Play around and listen. Musicians, welcome. Also, my haunted life. I'll be doing very soon, guys, I promise. All, I don't care if there's 50 of you that have guitars, harmonicas, new or old, whether you're a professional or whether you bought one and never played one before. Have some of us come on to play around with some of the music, maybe attempt all of us together. And it's going to be fun because in reality, we all have different musical talents and we all have not just that's not what I meant. We all, it's true, but what I meant is we all have different likes, different types of music that we like. Like you grab someone that plays jazz with somebody that plays heavy metal. Sometimes it's like this should be an interesting, an interesting video. Thanks again, Christy. Thanks so much, Kasar. Patricia Parker's in the house. You see, this is why I want to scroll down, but I'd be missing everyone. And I say this every stream. You guys must be tired of hearing me say that, but I wish I could answer them all. It is 3 degrees here in Tennessee, and I'm thankful for the Tennessee Valley Authority pausing the rolling blackout mandate possible. Hey, what the hell is that about? Yeah, the rolling mandates, blackouts. If they do that, guys, we have to disobey. We have to protest against them if ever they cut off our electricity, whether it's 40 degrees out Celsius or minus 40 degrees out. We have to stand up to that. That's not good. Good luck to you all. Hey, Karen Massey. Found you in time, Bruce. Hope your Christmas is filled with family. You're all here. And a good heating system. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. I got my bear skin on. I'm ready to hibernate, and I don't think I'll be cold. Look at it the way you want. Worst comes to worst, guys. They turn off our heat. Let's not get stressed out. It's if it gets cold, even here in Canada. I was without electricity for maybe 11 or 12 hours. And even during I can't say during the ice storm, that doesn't count. During the ice storm here in Quebec, nobody froze. It was 4 degrees, 3 degrees. It was warm, not normal. And if I would have been back then an astronomer, I would have known exactly what the hell was going on. I'd be outside trying to look at the sun, but I wouldn't have been able to, though. Witchcraft Radio, hello. Jeez, I'm so sorry for having skipped over you. It's like you disappeared and reappeared. Witchcraft Radio, that sounds cool. Thanks for being here. Matt Street. I like saying street. If it isn't, I like it. Yay, Bruce, missed your earlier stream. Christmas food shopping. Yes, I hear you. Want to do that before everyone rushes out to the store, eh? All the dummies like me that waits till the 24th and 25th to go pick up a pizza or something to bring home. What do you think my son and I are going to be eating? It won't be a turkey meal. It'll be something like pizza because Bruce doesn't have pizza only once a year. And here I quit eating pizza. Still big. Next year, I won't, though. Be doing a lot of walking. Got my Fitbit watch now. Before K, happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And thank you so much for the wishes, you guys. Happy winter solstice. Yeah, right, eh? Gonna be cold. 9 degrees. Was it 9 degrees? Creepin' Jay says with a wind chill. Holy crap, man. Wow, that is crazy weird because usually you don't see that much of a drastic wind chill factor. But that means, yeah, Toasty, I guess. That means you must have had a hell of a lot of wind too. Wow, that is crazy. Or is that Fahrenheit? Obviously Celsius. Not sure if it's validity. I just saw something about a 75-mile wide object coming from another system. 75 miles wide? Wow. Hey, there's something they're talking about that's in the solar system. Quite a few things, guys. They found some large objects. I mentioned a couple times they found an object bigger than Pluto and they found an object also a bit smaller than Pluto, plus the possibility of 10 other objects that are inside the solar system in a region where they say they have not gone to look. I don't know. I was going to visit family, but still can't drive that far. Oh, it must not with your hand, eh, Leia? That's true. Not safe with 2. Yeah, slow healing broken bones in my wrist. Yes, and be careful not to fall and break it again. Thanks again, Matt. I'll send you some healing energy, though. I heal fast. Hey. Oh, he even added for the rest of us. You rock. See, I don't know about recent movies or even recent films because I'm like back. I stopped watching movies and got into documentaries at a very young age. Police Academy and Terminator were some of the last videos I saw. And Independence Day and all that. I never seen any of those videos, guys. Never looked at any of them at all. I'm afraid if I go look at them, it's going to look like my research. Does anybody know what Happy Festivus is? Happy Festivus for the rest of us. Boom, spoon, spoon. Seinfeld. George Costanza and his father used to love the guy. He passed away. I used to love his mother. George. But yeah, George Costanza, for those that don't know, I'm not going to get into the whole story, but you reminded me of it. He went to buy a doll for George. Then the doll or something, he got in a fight with one of the other parent, and they ripped the head off the doll. Then he didn't get the doll or something like that. He went home and made a Christmas. Anyways, I'm off on the story, but anyways, Happy Festivus for the rest of us was Christmas because of something he wasn't able to. I don't know. I think it was something with the doll. He wasn't able to give him a gift, so he did it a day later or something like that. But there's a poll involved in it, right, Jason? And he says everything that pisses him off about the person or something, and apparently Georgia gets clobbered every year. Anyways, it's funny. Seinfeld. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. You got to look up that episode. It's one of the best ones. That one and the soup guy. No soup for you. I like that one too. Absolutely happy holidays, all no matter what your belief, peace, love, and for all. Absolutely, my brother. Yeah, she broke her wrist. And that's definitely, it takes a long time to heal. It's easy to break. Hey, we're easy to break. Those are easy to break. The thing is that you're going to feel the weather in that too. That's for sure. You're going to feel the weather. Oh my God, I feel broken now. Leia, I didn't mention this, but the day you told me for the first time that you had hurt your wrist, I don't know if it's a left one or not, but my left wrist, right after you had commented that, I got up, made myself a coffee, and when I picked up my coffee cup, I swear to you, it's probably psychological. My wrist, I couldn't move it left or right. It was like it was broke. I said, "Oh my God!" Leia just told me she broke her wrist. Hey, when my son came out, and I was there, we didn't spend much time with my ex. Actually, the son came out. We almost walked out. But anyways, because I had custody of my son, and when he came out, why was I talking about it though? Oh yeah, the day before my son was born, I remember being in bed, and here all of a sudden my stomach started hurting, but it was so funny. I was getting like pregnancy cramps, guys, in the stomach, and it was friggin' hurting. And then I think 6 hours later, worst timing, you know, in the middle of summer, because my son was born, right close to the regattas, the holidays and everything. He decides he's going to pop out, so our water breaks. Why the hell did you piss on me? Oh, you didn't piss on me. Okay, let's go. You should have seen me driving to the hospital. You know what the scary part for a guy driving his wife to the hospital is? We go through all these stories that we've seen on television where some taxi driver or a cop has to pull over and you have your baby in your car. You know, everyone's watching your wife with the legs up, you know. I'm saying, and you can't drive fast to the hospital because you're protecting, well, in general, you're protecting both, but I was protecting my son. And anyways, long story. Driving to the hospital, you want to drive fast, couldn't drive fast. Then I went punch, she goes, ow. Ooh, you should have seen me take off. Guy, cars were going like that, you know. Yeah, it wasn't too long for me to get to the hospital. Go upstairs. She goes, she's very, very opened up. And I started going, "Oh, okay." I sat down in the rocking chair because I have a rocking chair there. So where are they going to have the baby? You know? And she goes, oh, it was almost like Elon's Musk, like a spaceship or something. Just starts opening up all these things, pulling out these things, rods, and I was like, oh my god, okay, let's do this. I was worried about my son. Wanted him to come out normal, you know. And of course, I had done some research about babies being born, but guy style. And I knew everything. I knew everything except for two things. Babies have blue eyes. I didn't like seeing his blue eyes because none of us have blue eyes. You can imagine my face. They have blue eyes? Doctor goes, yeah, they all have blue eyes. Okay, thank you very much. But then she said she's about to give birth. The baby's about to come out. Your son's about to come out. Okay. All right. I'm already standing up. I even cut the umbilical cord, which was like, took me 3 times. Big, sharp, like X-Acto knives to cut it, and the thing would go, zoop. Okay. Zoop. It's like, you feel like you're going to hurt them. Cutting through an umbilical cord, guys, it feels just like cutting through a frozen celery. Now, some of you are going to faint, but it's true. So, the other thing that I had not studied about pregnancies was the placenta. And it was big. As big as a big, big, big football. Blue, green, purple, full of veins. And when the placenta came out, I said, oh my God, my kid is deformed. I swear. When that thing came out, guys, I sat down. Nothing was disgusting. It's birth. I could see absolutely anything. I wasn't afraid of it. But it's the fact that first moment where I thought the placenta was his head. Oh my God, he's purple. The fuck are those veins? Then it comes out this big sack of right in the friggin' pan. Okay. So, like, did you just drop my kid in the pan? Don't forget this is happening quickly, okay? I didn't have time to analyze the placenta. I actually thought the placenta came out after the baby, which wouldn't make any sense, but doesn't matter. And yeah. And aside from that, there was one more little thing that I was really not expecting, is that, without getting into too gory details, because not everybody likes gory details, you know, a woman's vagina, you know, like they all have them, eh? And mine did too. I was happy. And when my son came out, vagina did something. It moved over. But I had not understood is because it had actually cut her, right? Like, okay. So I'm sitting there looking on the. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, okay. I look at her face. You okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. They gave me lots of cool drugs. I don't give a shit. Basically, that's how she was acting, you know. And when I saw how she got cut, ooh, takes a guy a long time to get excited again after that. I'll tell you, it takes a while. So there's the story of my son's birth that I wanted to share with everyone. If you would have seen it there, I should have made a stand-up comedy with it. Everything was too fast. They pull him out. How come he's not breathing? It's normal. Babies don't breathe. What do you mean? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Holds him upside down. Sticks this freaking rod down his throat. What the hell are you doing? I'm telling you guys. Oh my God. The responsibility of having a kid. But aside from that, it's when you're seeing somebody, a doctor or someone do something to your kid, it's like, yeah, oh shit. You know, that was a hell of an experience. One hell of an experience. Elias is in the house. Let me scroll all the way down now. Gabber Beast, I just saw him. He popped up. Daniel, thank you very much. Yes. Hey, Daniel, Danielle, every Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern and 1 and 8. Remember 18, 1 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And I stream on Wednesdays now too at 5 p.m. But I usually don't ever miss the Friday streams, and I promise not to miss them unless something really bad happens. Electromagnetic frequency in the house. Thank you very much. I don't remember what was sad at 8:20, but or 9:07, but I'm sorry, guys. Definitely, that is a fact. Catherine Royer, merci beaucoup. Hello, Bruce. Ici aussi, l'avenir tempête totale. Catherine, j'espère que tu es encore là. Merci, ma soeur. Puis j'espère que il fait pas trop froid dans ton petit coin du monde. Ici, il fait vraiment froid, là, maintenant, moins 18. Après-midi, il faisait 10 degrés. 10 degrees this afternoon. Merci, Catherine. 10 degrees this afternoon. I'm down to minus 18. But that's nothing because you guys in the States have been getting cold and for weeks, almost a month way before me there, maybe even 2 months. I was really lucky here. That has to come. You know what, Gabber Beast TV? Merry Christmas, man. I'm surprised. Space Crew, yes. I'm surprised that they don't already have that system, you know, because there's some serious stuff that can happen in space, especially now with all the debris and the re-entry stuff. They're talking about that probably causing environmental catastrophe. They don't know if it's going to be dangerous either for the climate around Earth either. Let's see, note a spending bill. Love C notes. Yep, absolutely. That gets me mad. It gets me really, really mad. Trudeau took some Canadian tax dollars, millions of dollars down there. And also, you guys, taxpayers, are paying for everything down there. You know, it's horrible. If you look in LA, I mean, I have a lot of respect for USA, and I'm learning more and more. You know, I'm a Canadian, but I'm learning more and more about the states and certain issues. And they don't call them states for nothing, eh? You could be in one state, the laws are different from another state. Not everybody knows that, you know. But then again, the provinces here, it's the same thing. Everything's different. We pay a bit more taxes down here as compared to Ontario. We have an extra tax to pay. But yeah, send money down, you know, I mean, build Nunavut, the roads in Quebec and everything are just dreadful. I mean, it's just crazy that we're sending money out there. And the worst of it is that the more money our countries send over there, the more dangers there is for us to get nuked. It's so stupid. Hey, Danny, thank you very much. Danny Johnson in the house. It's -1. Oh, wow. See how that's crazy in London, Kentucky. You're the best. Merry Christmas to all. Love you, brother. Merry Christmas, man. Thanks, you guys, for coming by. I really appreciate it. Seen some very cool images from the back side of the moon. The 5 domes. Yeah, I cut off there. I was going to talk about that and I stopped. The 5 domes, a large building, and much more. Yeah, I think that's what I saw. Those domes, very black. I saw some black objects. It was just like pills sitting right there on the dark side. I didn't know what the hell that was. I actually saved them to keep um, going back to. Yeah, exactly. They don't show us anything, eh? Hey, Merc, was a long time not here, but now, Bruce, hope every stream now. Hey, listen, I thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hope to see you around, my friend. Yes, Mary Kringle. Really is, Jason. Skinner 67. Sorry. Merry Christmas, Stephanie. What the hell's wrong with me? Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you too. Thanks, guys. Yep. Anything is possible. We're in a black hole. That's another theory I have. I love that one. My theory is, well, first of all, I'll read his. We're in a black hole, and that black hole is in another black hole, etc. Oh, it's not quite like my theory. That's very interesting, actually. That imagine how we'd be hidden, Daniel. Imagine how we would be hidden. I like that one, and I like the theory. I thought at one point, imagine the whole solar system being inside of a black hole, and what we're actually seeing around us, all those stars and stuff, are actually debris inside of that black hole. It's always going around. It's wouldn't surprise me that we would be in an area. And then, Stephanie, Merry Christmas again. Thanks again. Imagine just being in that hole and being very small, almost nearly impossible to be able to see either. Cazette, yes. I should call her Cazette. Gabber, yeah. 100% full of shite. James Webb. They just said, James Webb, people are blown away by all the images and what James Webb was able to show people. He showed people shit, faraway galaxies that were this big, and they had little filters. It looked like Bruce was making the research. Green, blue, yellow, red. What the hell? I was really overwhelmed actually when I saw that. Wayne Mansfield, thanks for being here. I didn't see Christine. Hello, Christine. Or if it's our dear Christy. That's another one. Strange looking portal over the White House. That's what we need. A strange looking portal right now over the White House would be awesome. No, I don't watch Alien Hunter because he's an asshole, but thanks for offering me. He's still trying to ride my coattail. Poor guy. The Montreal Gazette. That's a good one. Oh, so you know of our Gazette then. Yep. Oh my God, that was my neck. Montreal Gazette. Biggest newspaper in Montreal. Definitely lack of transparency. It's getting really bad too. Yeah, Gazette's a good one. What would an alien girl be called? I wonder. I went out with one once. What was her name? I like that one. Yeah, Matt, it's all a movie with good and bad actors. You said it. You said it. And even like deliberately made to shift on one side, but then it comes back on the other side, like, continually. Since a couple of years, they're trying to make us crazy. But do you see? Okay, do you see the white crazy people? Do you see the black crazy people? You see all the crazy people? Like every race and culture has a crazy people person. Do you see them? My favorite, the whites that are screaming at the white people saying, "You are bloody racists." I don't understand that. You know, you're privileged. Now I'll tell you what. If you're born and you eat with a gold spoon and you don't have to ever go to the grocery store and you have limousine drivers and stuff, you're freaking privileged, right? Is that something bad? No. Maybe you worked all your life to be privileged. Live and let live. Don't get mad at the neighbor because he has 6 castles and you can't even get a house, right? As sad as it can be, That's the way I look at things. Very happy for YouTubers. Look, I see YouTubers, they get up into the tens, 20 million subscribers. Very happy for them. It's nice to see that some people do get up, but not everybody does. And that's because it's not fair. There's no fairness, right? Like if you have a UFO video and I have a UFO video and a big channel has a UFO video, it'd be nice if everyone gets their chance to send it out anyways. And if it's not a good video, we'll know it, right? You'll get less views, but you'd still get a couple thousand views as compared to some of them just blocking everyone out. Yes, Suzanne, exactly. What is this moon you speak of, stranger? I don't know, actually. I have no idea. Sorry, guys. One moment, please. 9:17. I'm making it. Almost made it to 10. Well, today I cleaned the house, used a lot of cleaning products. Maybe that didn't help, I guess. It's always an excuse, though. Ah, Stéphanie, je te remercie vraiment beaucoup pour ça. T'es super cool pour ça. J'en ai une couple sur la chaîne française, OVNI Québec Astronomie, qui prennent le temps de venir voir ici. Puis je t'aime fort pour ça. Merci vraiment beaucoup. Stephanie, that's nice of her. She says she goes to both channels and she watches both my French and English channel. For those that don't know, I do have a French channel. And you can maybe subscribe or at least know where my French channel is so that if I do go down, I'm a little bit afraid if ever they do try to take me down at one point, that you guys will be able to find me. But anyways, I'm going to find you. Trust me. Every one of you. Hey, hey, everybody. Thanks, Christy. Geronimo Escobedo, living legend. Show the world. Thank you for being here, my friend. Thanks a lot, Christy, for listening in, you guys. Darn right. So will I, Lisa. I will not be far away. I promise you guys you'll be hearing from me. Richard Watmore, hello from New Brunswick. Hey, New Brunswick, somebody else close by. Thank you very much, my Canadian friend. How's it going, chickadee? Just got in from work. I'm freezing. A Southern girl is not used to 8 Fahrenheit. I guess not. Minus 13 for you Canadians. Ouch. Thanks for clarifying that. Stay warm, chickadee. And thanks for everything over the year and for being here and all the amazing support. Christy, some of you have been here for a good while now. And Squalls, Matt, thanks again, Christy, Lisa, and everyone. 6 degrees, windy, light snow, squalls, big squalls here. That's what we had, man. All night, below 0 wind chill. That's like us. So, yeah, minus 18 wind chill is freaking cold. It's not the coldest. It's not, I mean, I'm not even getting half of what you guys are getting in the States this year. That's weird. Actually, California, I have people in California. Callie's story was where I was talking with her the other day. And a couple of you guys and gals down in California got 13 centimeters an hour of snow. Okay, this is Lake Tahoe. Maybe, I mean, I don't know California. Maybe it's a colder region or not, but I don't think there's any snowy region in California, right? Unless it's in the mountains, maybe it's normal. But I'll tell you what, 13 centimeters an hour is not normal in Canada. So there was definitely something up with that. Do you see how it's getting drastically severe, the change of weather? So, in other words, if they're announcing rain, we'll get flooded. If they're announcing winds, it could be a hurricane, right? Not so much for me here, but for you guys down in the States. November hurricane this year is a first. Florida and all that. I mean, that was crazy. Lots of water, eh? Virginia, USA in the house. We got quite a variety. From what I remember, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Michigan. I have people from Tennessee, Virginia, of course. Virginia. And where else? South Carolina. Quite a few come here. South Carolina, North Carolina. Lots of Floridians, lots of amazing Floridian friends that come here. Quite a few people from Miami, even a few people from Cocoa Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando. Really cool. A few people from south of the border, not too far. Jenna, be good. Where are you from? I am new here. Thank you. And I'm so sorry for answering your comments so late, my friend. I hope you're still there. I'm sorry about that. I'm from Montreal, Quebec. Hey, guys, new people coming in. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, or Happy Holidays. My name is Bruce Swartz. I'm from Montreal, Quebec. I opened this channel. Well, I was on YouTube since 2011, but in reality, I did nothing until 2016. This is my 7th year of research, 6 years completed doing research in ufology, research in astronomy. I have a couple of infrared cameras where I'm lucky enough to have an interaction with some low flying UFOs here over my house. I'm living on the outskirts of Montreal in the province of Quebec in the country of Canada, where the very evil Justin Trudeau lurks. And I had the chance to have my research presented by the United States government in August 2021. Presented by the Carter administration, because they're the ones that started the UFO referendum or forum, whatever you want to call it. It's international. It was televised. It was on Voxy Pop, a whole bunch of other broadcasting medias, and the UAP task force was there, the Pentagon, the Space Force, and it's Garpan Ufology. You can look it up. He's on YouTube. Very young guy, opened his own ufology association, has some great connections with the Space Force. This guy is over here in Quebec, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Seems to me he's here in Quebec, if I'm not mistaken. I was lucky to get my research shared out, but it doesn't attract other people here. So when you come here, if you're new to the channel, Jana, be good. You're going to have there's thousands of videos about the moon. It's done with a large telescope. I have some videos done with a smaller telescope. I own a 14-inch telescope right now. Nice Nikon D850 at the back, taking all the images, 46 megapixel camera. And that's what I get everything with. I film the sun. I film with a Nikon P900 and a sun filter. And I hope you all like the unique way I show the sunspots, because we can see them in different ways. And as a matter of fact, I have some meteors, some asteroids, large planets whizzing by the sun and stuff. I get in that for hours. Real UFOs lifting up off the surface of the moon. What looks like anomalous, I'm going to call it unidentified anomalous phenomena for sure. And unidentified aerial task force, my friends. They have a joint task force, but hang on, the Pentagon is saying it was a mistake, it was an error, and it doesn't actually exist. It was spoken about twice. This information came out on the blackvault.com. For those of you really into UFOs and you'd like to maybe know where, when I am talking about the news and some things coming out, of course, I follow the FBI website, CIA. I shouldn't. Maybe that's why I have problems, because they you have to register when you go there. Like, they know you're there, right? Watching and looking at some of the things, but sometimes some good stuff comes out. Theblackvault.com is an area where there's over 3 million dossiers, videos, files that you have to read through that are declassified, once classified, now unclassified or declassified, documents and videos pertaining to UAPs, to UFOs. The blackvault.com is definitely a good place to go to. So, with the Freedom of Information Act in the United States, you citizens of America can have some classified UFO files unclassified, declassified, by asking it through the Information Act, Freedom of Information Act. So that's pretty exciting. So Mr. Greenwald often will come up with things that were classified. There's a lot of things they talk about there about the information that just came out about President Kennedy. Now, see, this is not in the news, right? And President Kennedy, you want to know something weird about Kennedy's name? Can he die? One way, can he die? But you know, backwards, Kennedy is wide a neck. That's scary shit. He got shot, you know. Oh, I won't get into that anyways. We're not talking about shootings or anything. But you guys know the story and what happened. Most of you. One point he was choking on the bullet, they said, and whatnot. But anyways, there's information on the blackvault.com coming out with a lot of files on Kennedy's assassination. And this, you know, there's still a lot of files that are still hidden, but everyone that was involved in that has passed away. Everyone. So apparently the most recent news, I'm going to come out and say it. It's not in the news, but it's in the news. When you look in the files, the CIA apparently are involved with the assassination. A lot of you know that Kennedy was interested also in the moon and a couple of things and going to space. Probably would have happened a lot sooner if it wouldn't have been the assassination. But long story short, right? So they say Lee Harvey Oswald would have shot him, but then somebody said there was two shooters, and then somebody said, well, it wasn't him, and Rudy or Ruby, the one that shot Lee Harvey Oswald, was psychotic, but was actually a member of, is it the CIA or the FBI? The CIA. So he was working for them. Imagine it. Why would somebody psychotic be working for the CIA? Mind Control MK Ultra, I believe. Well, I got that out without them taking me down. Yeah, St. Louis. Wind's still howling there. We get in Iowa right now and the last 2 days. Thanks for sharing that, you guys. No snow in Ottawa. I think it was sent to California this year. It was, and we had no snow either. But now we have one. Juana, marijuana. 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks for sharing that. Oregon, but visiting family in Tucson. Oh, you're in Tucson. Oh, Bruce, the Canadian. Tucson, Arizona for Christmas. It's like summer here. Wow. Awesome. I wish I was there. I'll have to check up. We'll be doing some catching up on Patreon. I want to hear how things went. Minus 25 and snowing and blowing in Ontario. Tammy, I'm sorry, guys, for getting so late to your comments, but I thank you, Tammy. Merry Christmas, and thanks for being here. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for being so present, guys. I appreciate that. There we go. Jana is in North Carolina, in Piedmont, which would probably be Piedmont in English, but Piedmont, Mount Foot in French. Rogue Valley, Southwest Oregon. Did you know in Oregon is where they make the spice oregano? No, I'm kidding. I felt like going with that. Wouldn't it be funny if it was true though? 48 Fahrenheit, Southwest Oregon. Rogue Valley. Thank you, Star Hunter. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Hocking Hills, Ohio. Thanks, Lisa, for asking everybody where they were from. Central Iowa, -4 degrees in Hocking Hills, Ohio. Electromagnetic frequency. Thanks a lot for that heads up. Central Iowa, Creepin' J. Okay, 10-4, Jason. Yes. 7 degrees in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Thank you very much. I'm so proud as a Canadian to be able to know what the states stand for. I'm a Canadian. How should I know that? Everyone used to come and give the 2 initials every time, and I was like, Minnesota, no, Michigan. Oh, okay. It's still pretty obvious. When you see like TX, you know where it is, right? I assume that's Texas. I hope. Oh, Bill, how are you, my friend? Do you know about the giant set of letters under Mare Serenitatis, which read, well, Marlena, I know all about letters that I've seen on the surface. I've seen many letters, what looks like letters on the surface. Dr. Lee Percussion, lots of wind and snow here in Ottawa, Ontario. Thanks, Ottawa. For the love of Pete. Yes, I know. I hear you. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way down now. Thanks again, Lisa. Thanks, everyone. Fatty McButterpants is in the house. Un gros merci, Jeannette. Christina Pisani's here from Solar. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Christina. Merry Christmas, you guys and gals. Silver Beast, hello. Thank you. Yeah, we're the fringe, they say. I can't stand. Trudeau needs to go. Big protests coming for the 25th, if I'm not mistaken, of February. And it's going to be big. It might even be before that in Ottawa. It's going to be crazy. And now that little bugger, the very dishonorable dickweed, is not going to be able to, forgive me, is not going to be able to enforce the Emergency Act again or to close our bank accounts. Crazy. Promise, Lisa. Heads up for streams. Always try to do a day ahead. I promise you guys. Absolutely. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. I have to scroll down. Mama Bear is here. Yeah, very energetic, the Moldavite. I lasted a long time considering my eye was bad, you guys. I'm going to compensate and come on in a couple of days anyways. And I say a couple of days. I'll be with my son tomorrow. And I'll come on and say hi often enough, I promise. Radio frequency, thanks a lot. Yes, Merry Christmas, Normancy. Everyone. Gamecock Mike, how's it going, brother? Merry Christmas, man. Thanks for being here, man. All the amazing support. Bruce, everyone stay safe during the holidays and have a Merry Christmas. Stay safe. Stay well. Stay awake. It's very important to stay awake and not woke. And God bless. God bless you too. Thanks so much, you guys. Tracy R., how's it going? That is very, very thoughtful of you, my dear friend. Merry Christmas to you. And thanks. Yes, this holiday season. Hey, Bruce, sending hugs and blessings. Thank you so much. See Dig Drink. See Dig Drive. See Dig Crash. See Dig Die. Don't be a dick. I enjoyed the joke at the same time. It's not just a joke. It's a very, very wise thing to let everybody know. If I can, maybe you can save one person in the world by saying, don't drink and drive because it's very dangerous. You found it in small pieces, Christina? Wow, Christina, if you found it, that could be actually a piece of meteor that landed or something like that. Listen, I found a big piece of asteroid or meteor, and I'm positive. My mother and I talk about it all the time. I'm so upset that bloody rock disappeared. Imagine losing a rock. It was giant, okay, and it looked like it was filled with emeralds. It was something out of this world. And I remember putting it outside because I used to like the rain falling on it. And then I moved away. And that's my last place. I have to show you my scar one day. I got a scar from there to there with a pipe wrench, back of an axe there. That marked me. Get it? Marked me. Yeah. Somebody tried to get into my apartment, and apparently they were, for sure, I can confirm they were high as shit. And it started beating the hell out of me. So I pretend I was dead, fell down, and they left. Good thing they left. When he walked by me, I was expecting him to kick me one last time, and he did. And then they left. That was it. And why am I talking about that? Oh yeah, long story short. That's why I left the moldavite there. Why I said moldavite, the asteroid piece. But it's funny. It was green, and I knew nothing about asteroids back then or meteors. Maybe it wasn't. Like I said, there's some rocks that some people form rocks deliberately with all these crystals in it to make parts of houses and stuff, bricks. But really don't think it was a brick from a house. Hey, that sounds good. So ahead. Sipping on some Bailey's Irish cream. Never tasted it. Apparently, it tastes amazing. That's what I heard. I love having it this time of year. Absolutely. Cheers. Cheers to you. Coffee. What am I doing drinking coffee? Well, it's not Christmas yet. Hey, thank you, Gate Smasher. Mark Matheny, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Gate Smasher, all of you. But I'll be here again to wish you all a Merry Christmas. UFO, OVNI Québec, joyeux Noël. Je te remercie beaucoup toujours de prendre le temps de venir voir ma chaîne. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lisa. Interesting, eh? Oh, it was wet too when I found it in the ocean. Tracy R, a rope could do that too, eh? Like, you know what I mean? Like where they tie a rope or something. Maybe there was this big barge there or something but it's weird, the rock though. It's definitely a rock. It's black, the rock, right? Very black. Weighs a bloody ton. I'm showing it again. No, that can't be natural, right? Like I'm not losing it. It can't be natural. The end, the way it's shifted and flat on the both ends. It looked like they did one end there, one end there. Maybe someone's going, like on this. What do you call it? I don't know. Reminds me of some type of rope going by too, though. It's the most comfortable thing to punch somebody with because your thumb fits right into that little groove there. That's a good idea. Bruce doesn't have to fight. He just gets out of the car. People turn around. They really are. They have a lot of energy. Rocks have a lot of energy. I found some magnetic rocks at one point going around with my little magnet all the time. Always going around checking. Actually, I never tried that. I'm kidding. Would have been funny. Eh? The guy's like, Oh shit. No. And some rocks you can feel it, the magnetism in it a little bit. Not that one. Christy gave me some that were really freaking cool. And that small brown one, Christy, almost reminded me of pottery. Is that one too? Was a nice one. That was a cool one. Found it looks like a dog. Ruff, ruff. Where is it? I have so many rocks in there now. That was one of my favorites. Looks like amber. Christy gave me that one too. From different places. And I asked her, I said, when you can. I love it. Send me. Pissing me off, the small ones in the bottom. But anyways, it reminded me of pottery. Very heavy too, the Christy, that orange rock that you gave me. She told me where it was from too. I kept the papers. That was interesting. You guys like Bruce's show and tell? I have one here. It was in my family, guys. Very, very old. It's a little compass. Pretty sure it's a compass they used to give the soldiers during one of the wars. And see that? There's a hole there. Through there, that's where they would have been on the chain. It's a very, very old compass. And I mean like really old. 1987. No, I'm kidding. Just want to take a look at it. It's still in working order. Look, it still works. Nice little compass, eh? I don't use it. It's a decoration. It's old. I keep it away with two of the little medals I had in World War II of a family member that went to war. Mark Matheny, everyone, I want to thank you all. Skinnerd, 67. Love the name. Thanks, eh? Oh, I charge them, guys. I go outside with those rocks in my. As a matter of fact, I almost needed a belt the other day because I had Christie's rocks in my. That sounds bad. My pants, and I had Lisa's shungite also, and I had Kai's arrow because I believe in energy. It's real. Energy is definitely real. Humans should be able to turn out lights, like all of us. We all have that energy. I'm working hard. I'm not ever gonna talk about it or tell anyone. I'm gonna say it just once. I'm working on, not because I want to, but because something happened to me when I was young that I didn't understand what was going on, and I started looking at the pineal gland at a very later stage. And there's crystals in that you can activate it. You can activate it, and you'll attract the frequency, and you'll create a magnetic field around you, and you could have problems when you're around devices and stuff like that. So my goal is to open up my third eye and to bring in as much intuition as I can on many things. And I don't know if you guys notice it, but sometimes you get messages. Yes, beam me up, Scotty. Sometimes we get messages. Thanks, William Shuttles, Mika, you guys, for the amazing support here too. A shungite in the water you drink. Yeah. I did try it a couple of times actually, because you mentioned that. You can be sure I did it in my cold water. It's a beautiful stone, by the way. Well, I have it put away there in the back, in the bag and back. So beautiful, beautiful, silvery, almost looks like literally looks like a chunk of metal that was almost melted and stuff like that. I'll show it to you next stream, guys. But it's very energetic and powerful. And I've been looking up at the energy, healing energies of that. I was very thoughtful. I'll tell you guys. I have Christy that gives me the magnets right here, and I take a break. Sometimes I take a break with them because if I put them on all the time, sometimes it's like, woof, my energy is too strong. Let's see if that'll turn the stream off. I like the cold, feeling the cold on it. And somebody touches it, I, you know, I can feel that. I can feel that. If somebody sends me something, maybe it was something, a rock that you had in your hand, or it was a rock that you found in a mysterious place. Well, there's always energy from that. Thanks again, you guys, for coming in. Chickadee, listen, I'm going to do it too. I'm going to do it too. Actually, put it in my pillow. That would be something to try, actually, guys, because I'm afraid I'm going to go into, I'm going to take off. Lots of weird shit happens. And watch me take off into a spaceship with that. That's awesome, you guys. Thanks for sharing that. Coal, yes, sedimentary rock formed as rock strata called cold seams. Yeah, it's interesting. And that, yeah, I can confirm that that's not cold because cold is weightless, eh? Compared to that. That's an extremely heavy rock, actually. Completely black and dark in color and very, very heavy. Can't say it's volcanic because volcanic rock is porous. Radio. That's important for all of us to have a radio, eh? In case things go down. Disorder, thank you very much for being here, my friend. Christmas Jeopardy music intensifies. Hello, Beth. So sorry, you guys. You're used to me missing you all by now. I am going to have to get off. I'm happy I made it through with my eye. Thank you so much for generous contributions throughout this year, you guys. And coming back to the streams and stuff, I hope you guys know that I really appreciate it. I get 1,800 to 2,000 feed comments here as we stream. And when we finish a stream, even though you guys see 5, 6, 700 views, I get in general about 1,000 views, 1,100 views on a good day on a stream, every stream. Takes a long time for you guys to see that number go up. But considering that I'm blocked and everything, and with what I'm showing, I consider myself pretty lucky with that. Ah, thank you, His Highness, for sharing that with me. Interesting. Makes sense, eh? Hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen, and nitrogen. Yeah, and it can be made, eh? They can do what they want. They can make their own coal if they wanted to. That's the worst of it. Never understood that, why they're not doing that. Damn right. See, my heart fluctuates this with the magnets. I can only wear them about 50 minutes at a time. I tried the other day leaving with it in the car. I feel weird. Maybe it's going to fix my energy problem. I don't consider it an energy problem. Yes. Thanks again, you guys. Cleanse your crystals. It's already done. Yes, with negative energy by putting them in sunlight outside. That's absolutely right. You do that, putting them in sunlight. You can put them in some sea salt, but I like the energy. If you have something that has very negative energy, did you know that some people can break that? Can make the positive energy go back into some dark objects? That's something I believe that I'm able to do. I like experiencing the energy. If something dark comes in, change the dark energy to light. Buffering because of words, not because of weather. Sasha, thank you so much. Wind is insane. Live in Western New York, off Lake Erie. Wow. Yeah, you must have incredible wind there too, for sure. Really disappointed in you, my dear friend. There's one person here. I hope she knows who I'm talking about. Didn't like the way somebody left a comment, a very disrespectful comment on a certain channel, and that person's here. And of course, I don't block that person, but very disappointed seeing the true colors of that person. Some people can be very mean. You see, for me, um, I have an easy way of speaking to be able to express myself. That if somebody has an opinion about me or a bad opinion, for me, it doesn't change anything. Coming into um, this job, and you all know, every one of you that have a channel know that it's not easy to be able to speak to someone when you disagree with someone. Sometimes we can be judgmental and stuff, but then again, there's one thing that I do like is freedom of speech, and that's why I didn't block her, because freedom of speech for me is something that everyone has the right to. But there's also another side to that, is that since you're allowed your freedom of speech, the people that disagree with what you say or are offended will most likely not ever talk to you again. Been a rock nerd, says Jason Berezny, for 30 years. Between me and my son, we have a lot of rocks and crystals here. That's awesome. That is totally awesome. Well, they're very energetic, those rocks, eh? And crystals too. So, really? Well, you see, I'm supposed to return the favor, though, Chrissy. That's the thing. Thank you very much, Hana, or is it Hana or Jana? I'm probably saying it wrong, right? Hana be good. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you, platypus. I don't know if I'm hallucinating or if I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong. I don't know much about that animal, water creature. Hope it's a water creature, but seems to me there's that animal that has the side flippers, but it's like fingers, right? Sideways. I have a giant molivite. Smells of sulfur. Smells of sulfur, eh? No, not this one. Smells of weed. Kai. Leia says, when I was driving home this afternoon with one hand, the wind was blowing my truck all over the place. Ah, it's dangerous too with the bloody wind. One hand, not the same when it's windy, eh? Had to avoid branches on the road. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's pretty intense for sure. Yeah, I'm buffering too, guys. Valerie Johnson. I have no talent, but I can mix drinks. Well, you say you have no talent. That's definitely a talent. I don't believe that, my friend. Honestly, Valerie, I do not believe anyone on this earth does not have a talent. As a matter of fact, it could be just the way you grab your towel when you get out of the shower with your toe on the ramp or whatever. I mean, this everyone has a talent. Everyone does have a talent. I don't care how unexperienced you are. There's some people can just do things that other people can't do. That's a beautiful thing. And notice it never has to do with intelligence, right? Never has to do, but helps, but it never has to do with intelligence. There's always someone that can do something special. Sorry, something just happened on my end. It booted me when I tried. You two got booted off, you guys. Hate that. Oh, we're talking about energy, eh? Singing is awesome. Something I'll never not do. Solarhead plays the guitar, bass, keyboard. Yeah, right on. Analog synthesizer. Yes. Would be cool to have a jam. Absolutely. And in the coming weeks, coming days, um, any of you and all of you come in, no matter how crazy the music is, no matter how good or not good it is, we're all going to play together and do a bunch of stuff and talk about things that we like music wise and stuff. It'll be really cool, man. I'm telling you. I'll keep you guys posted on that. I promise. Absolutely. You laugh, eh? Something I love playing is spoons. I'm pretty good at the spoons. Has a good sound too. When somebody plays it right, I love it. Good day for baking and cooking. Keep the house warm and cozy. Right on. Agreed. Smelling good too at the same time. Have a good night and a beautiful Christmas weekend. I thank you so much, Mama Bear, for the beautiful comments. And I mean that beautiful comments. Some of you go all out with the comments. I really appreciate it. Exposer in the house, MAGA. Welcome to all Magians. Of course, respect to everyone with all their choices. Hey, got people here like Biden? No problem with that. Brandon, I should say. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. When we stream it during Christmas, hope everyone's going to be coming with their drinks for sure. Daryl Graham's about to get off here. Exposer, thank you so much, my MAGA friend. And Merry Christmas to you too. Hello there, Bruce. 2 times in one day, I have a cough. I have, sorry, I have caught up with you. Thanks, Daryl Green. Bruce, at the risk of repeating myself, Bruce, bro, get your house blessed by a Catholic priest. Yes, absolutely. Some people should. I think I could bless it a bit better than the priest because I tend to be able to push them away. I guess I'm attracting them, but I can also push them away. But it would maybe be maybe it's a chance to take. But I should tell you the story too, but I will next time. But guys, at one point, briefly, Darina or Darina, sorry, Darina Yordanova, thanks for coming back. Is the idea F? Sorry, guys, I'm so late on these comments. Yeah, Daryl. I have two Himalayan lamps here, a smaller one, and I wanted a nice big one several years ago. Excuse me. What happened is I woke up one morning. I was blown away. I woke up one morning and I went into the room and back, my two Himalayan lamps on the table, one on one side, one on the other side. Not two of them, but one of them, the big one. When I went into the room, there was a pool of water, like somebody grabbed a whole pail, okay, and poured it on the floor. It went all the way behind the couch, went all the way to the door. I started looking if there was any water infiltration or something. There wasn't. It was boiling and it wasn't even humid. That's the worst of it. But anyways, long story short, I have a lot of paranormal activity here, even some those just arriving to the channel. Check out my paranormal videos. I even have some posted up of some silly activity here at the house. And ectoplasm or not, they can appear through salt lamps too, and it could appear as water, or maybe because it went near the salt lamp, it turned into the water. They say to put salt in the corner of your rooms. As for sage and all that, I know everything that I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't do that when there's an entity, and I never will. And when something's close to me, it's a connection, guys. It's I'm not impressed about the devils. I killed the devil a long time ago, and he doesn't scare me. And when I said that to myself, that the devil's dead to me, and I'll never let another spirit or evil spirit come near me, I had a lot of them come near me. There was a lot of negativity. around me. So whether, bad spirits exist or not, they probably most likely do, because there's just so many entities out there. And for whatever the reason, some of them are bad. That's a little scary when you think of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for being here. And forgive me for all the comments I must often miss. But oh, yeah, stuck up on petrol for the generator and turn gas logs on. Yes, that's an important thing. It's going to get a little worse. Diesel and everything. Apparently, heating was supposed to go up 3 times the price and stuff like that. People will be protesting by that time. Hydro Quebec, most corrupt people here in Quebec, stealing our money is how I see it. Hey, listen, that's something else, eh? Some people on oxygen and stuff like that, Star Hunter. Very important. I don't like hearing that, Lisa. The rolling blackouts, guys. I'm totally against all that crap. That's so unfair. Hey, Skinner 67. Drummer also play. Oh, Anasica. Hand drum. Listen, right on. I hope you're still there, and I hope you're listening to this. This is over an hour later, guys. Yes, every one of you that plays an instrument, you can come on the screen, and we're going to do some tests. I'm doing with Elias Valhatla also to practice some instruments. I have the Cajun drum, the guitar. Cajun drum, guys, listen, we got ourselves a hell of a band, because there's a Cajun drum I have the harmonica, I have the piano, also, very good piano, and I said harmonica, the guitar, another thing, electric or acoustic. So yeah, we can play ourselves some hella cool jams for sure. Crazy what's going on in Canada, exposure. Camilla Paris, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you, my Canadian videos. Comrade, thank you. My Canadian video comrade. Thanks for listening, Camilla. I appreciate that. We're hitting 40 below zero here. Wow. Out on the plains of, are you serious? Hope you've got a wood stove like me. Yeah, I don't. I just got a broken chimney. No wood stove. The smoke would, if I light the chimney up, you'll see smoke coming out of many holes on the way up the chimney. There's just no way in hell that I can fix it. It's thousands of dollars to take it off is what I wanted to do. And it's thousands of dollars to be able to do that. So I'm probably doing it myself. I'm a guy who loves UFOs. I don't like heights. And I think the reason why I don't like heights is because those buggers, when they come and abduct me, I'm pretty sure they're too lazy, the asses, to come down to the surface. And I have a tendency of thinking my sore back is because they're dropping me from 15 feet up, like just throwing me into the woods, like, you know. That, okay. You see the buskers playing the cardboard box, drums on the plastic pails and stuff like that. The ideal, guys, is to make a snare sound. There's many objects in your house that's going to give you a perfect snare sound, and you can adapt it and adjust it by putting a pillow or whatnot inside of it. There's lots of things you can do. And the ideal is that music can be done with anything. Some people are good at with their hands, Um, it's very interesting. We'll be talking about music for sure, and doing something all together, guys. Yeah, we need a small generator. We got to think of that for sure. So sorry to have missed everyone's comments. 75-mile wide asteroid leaving. Oh, the Oort cloud. Really? Oh, yeah, that one I know about. The 2031. Yeah, we have a couple coming in, guys. 2023. There's some asteroids going to be coming close to Earth. Also, we'll check that out next few streams to get a list of a couple of them. Apophis, and there's a bunch of them out there that are supposed to come by Earth. Oh, wow. Exposure. Listen, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of beatboxing. Okay. And honestly, I'm pretty sure I would be able to. I'm really good at doing doo-wops. If any one of you, if I get one other guy or gal that can sing, oh, women that sing, I melt. But seriously, another guy that sings or another girl that sings to combine the voices up and down, I'm really good. Even a cappella, just throwing it without any instruments too. I'm good at I like the old doo-wops back in the day, changing all the voices. I was good at doing that too, but never met anyone that was good at doing it except for that one time in a bar 100 years ago in St. Justin de Newton. Has anyone ever been to St. Justin of Newton? I doubt it. That is out in the boonies. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, yes. Absolutely, Lisa Eckerly. Definitely thousands of planets. I'll tell you what, probably all just in our solar system, too. Guys, this was a really interesting conversation. Yes, the Soup Nazi, Skinner 67. Right on. That's what they call him. Thanks, you guys. Is it the waxing moon now? Damn right, Star Hunter. NASA found two Earth size planets, nothing but water over 10 miles deep, no land. I heard that. Hey, no more water problems, eh? I'm a bit worried about them searching now. What do they really want to do? What are the guys? How many friggin' planets do they need? Think of it. They don't even know half of what's on Earth. Or maybe that's the problem. They can go inside of Earth. The aliens are there, so they have to go to some other planet. The aliens probably sent them go to Saturn. Go over there. Nothing over there. I doubt it. I think there is something over there. Hey, type 2 diabetes guy. Merry Christmas, brother. Anthony Williams, -4 Fahrenheit. It was -8 Fahrenheit earlier. You Canadians probably laughing like it's warm. Oh yeah, like honestly, of course, sometimes, but I get it though, because it doesn't have to be -40 for you guys to be used to it. If you, especially if you're used to warm weather, but it's drastic here. Usually here in the winter, in general, always you have the hottest is +40, 46 degrees Celsius this year, but +40 at the hottest and -40 with wind chill factor, obviously, like with the heat factor, right? When it's 45 degrees, it's because it's probably 40 or 41, and it feels even hotter with the humidity. We'll be talking about that this week, you guys. Um, uh, Too much is coming out. Too much is coming out. Planets, a whole bunch of things they want to do. Like Gate Smasher was saying, they want to literally they're going to market space, right? Like they're going to have the tourism. Look, they're doing it already. They're sending YouTubers up to space. How much do you think these guys are paying to go up there? Maybe not necessarily that YouTuber one, but they are sending a YouTuber to space, guys, to spend 6 or 7 days or 8 days around the moon. Going to take pictures, they said. This is going to be interesting. What is the YouTuber going to show us as a picture? Did they hire a YouTuber to go up there to pretend he's taking pictures and he's going to say there's nothing up there? I don't know. I'm anxious to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Nelson, thanks for being here, brother. I believe that. Yeah, of course, Paul. We're probably sharing a lot of the waters with the moon and with Earth. The moon must have also been, ocean. All of them. Think of it: the moon, Earth, all water. Probably all water. Then over a period of time, it changed, and things change fast, like a domino effect in space. You're sweet as an angel, Lisa. Thank you. Met a lot of amazing people here on this channel. Really sorry for missing everybody, but hey, we made it to 10, you guys. And I'm gonna get off right now. I'm going to be here throughout the holidays. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be in the snowstorm tomorrow. Probably have to shovel a little bit before going to get my kid. Be back here, and I'll be hooking up with you guys. Festivus poll, yes, right, guys. I love you all so much. Merry Christmas again. Don't forget, I'm going to be here. If you're new to the channel, take the time to subscribe to my channel and encourage a creator to want to keep doing the videos. Bye bye for now. Thanks for everything, you guys and gals. Bye bye. See you in a couple of hours.